Let's go to Kristi Noem clip 6 real quick.
My saintly wife, as I always call her, who grew up part of the time on a ranch, actually in France as well as Montana, where we were married, said, unfortunately, if you have a dog that's not trained and is going out and killing chickens, a working dog is a very bad thing. Now, I would dare say most people in the Beltway media have never been on a ranch and don't understand the working dog hypothesis. But why did you decide to put it in the book? You wanted to make it as a tough choice? Was that the point you're making?
No, and listen, we need to be clear. This was an adult working dog that I was at Second Chance. I was a dog trainer and raising dogs at the time. They brought it to me because it was too aggressive. It'd been through months and months of training, and it was still killing livestock and attacking people. So I put it in the book because my political opponents in previous campaigns have tried to use it, and they've tried to twist it into something ugly, much like they are today. And I wanted people to know the truth. I want them to know that, yeah, I've had to make some tough choices in the past, but I want them to know the truth, and I want them to know that I don't pass my responsibilities on to anybody else. I make.
So whoever her publicist is and helped her write that book should probably get fired. I think it caused such a firestorm that did not need to happen for Kristi Noem. And then it opened and exposed her to other things. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I thought that clip, I didn't read this clip before. I thought it was the other clip of her mentioning about Kim Jong-un. I wrote on my Instagram the other day, I posted in a story that this is problematic because it appears that she lied about her interaction with Kim Jong-un. So she got the dog thing, which she cleared up. Makes sense to me. But then she got the Kim Jong-un thing, which she can't clear up because she flat out lied about it. Now, if it was me, and, I don't know. If you lied about it, you just have to say you lied about it. If it was because you have a ghostwriter and your ghostwriter was trying to, build up a situation that didn't exist to try to make the book more appealing, all you have to say is that, look, y'all, I never said that. I had a ghostwriter. My ghostwriter, and anybody that has ever written a book knows that the ghostwriter is going to try to make the book as appealing as possible. And sometimes they write things without asking your permission, and in the editing process, you have to go back and correct it. Like, for instance, my ghostwriter for my book, it was a portion of the book that I didn't write and that she had to take from a statement I made and transcribe it into written form to put in my book. I read it in the editing process, and I noticed that she put that I went to Arizona State University. Now, I almost fired her because of that, because ASU is such a horrible university. I went to the great, wonderful, prolific, I would argue the only university in the state of Arizona, which is the University of Arizona. And so I had to correct that. But if somehow I didn't read it, it was a mistake on her part. She didn't intentionally do it. She clearly don't live in Arizona, so she didn't know the difference. So when she was transcribing, I said I went to the University of Arizona. She thought it was Arizona State. So if somehow it went out into the public and somebody said, Brandon, you lied. You said you went to Arizona. You said you went to the University of Arizona, but in your book you said Arizona State. I wouldn't be stupid enough to try to make an excuse. I just say, I had a ghostwriter and my ghostwriter wrote the wrong thing and I didn't check it in editing. She could clear the Kim Jong-un thing up unless she told her ghostwriter to lie about her engagement with Kim Jong-un. And once it hit the public, she's trying to divert and point fingers at other people. Kristi Noem needs to really think twice about